just broadening it out a little bit, we are living at a time, as Linda says, where there are a lot of allegations around about sexual behaviour and about paedophilia that are coming into the open because through social media and so on, it's easier for rumours to spread and allegations to spread. But what this raises is whether, knowing that this man was found with all these images, does it make you reconsider the TV series that he was in, and will now, in future, people not watch it and not watch old episodes because of what you know about him, and that he led a double life and that he played this character on screen who was very, you know, it's a series that was aimed at children, very popular with young people. Now we know what we didn't know before when we think, oh, we're not going to watch that. And also, does it mean that now we know that Rolf Harris has been found guilty of certain crimes, that we will, erase all those shows and that we will erase all these people?
It would make you think differently about watching those programmes now. Why would you want to watch them?
I mean, I would watch maybe the series, but I wouldn't watch any of the scenes that person was in, because it would just remind me of what an awful crime they'd committed and something that I don't agree with.
But people have double lives. They are professional actors and performers and writers and directors, and then outside those lives they might indulge in behaviour that we don't find acceptable. But because they do that, does that mean that you're never going to watch a movie that they made, or never going to watch a TV programme that they were in?
I think that's very personal, but
because we're in danger of having a huge moral backlash.
Well, no, because people should be behaving properly.
Yes,
and they shouldn't be doing these things.
But by those standards, you would not have half the television and half the.
That can't be true. Not half. You know, we're talking about paedophilia.
Huge number of film stars, directors, actors,
well, they don't
performers.
deserve to be film stars, directors, actors or performers.
I'm sorry, there's not a moral code that says you can't be an actor or a performer. You've got to sign up to a moral code to star in a movie or a soap or whatever. It's happened, but it's still happening today.
But you cannot do things like that are illegal, that are completely against humanity. And then expect to have a job at the end.
I wouldn't watch a programme now with that person in, or anyone that
Well, then that will affect, I suppose, the other people who are in the programme who weren't guilty of anything other than being in a programme with a man who happens to have been a paedophile. Do you not see where this is going?
I can see what you're saying, Jenny.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
as I'm watching that programme, I'm picturing those children.
Of course, but then that impacts on the other actors and everybody associated with that programme.
We're not boycotting the show, you're boycotting this person in the show. So you just wouldn't watch that person from that series or whatever it was that they were in. Unfortunately, yes, there will be other cast members that get tarred along with that in his episodes, but it's completely immoral. So why should these people have the opportunities to do jobs like that, have the opportunities to be around young children?
But when they're going for an audition, nobody...
I love Kevin Spacey films now. I don't want to watch a Kevin Spacey film now.
Well, there have only been allegations against Kevin Spacey. I mean, we've got to point out that nothing has been proved and he's not been charged with anything. The same with Woody Allen. Someone in his family has made serious sexual allegations about him, but he's not been charged with anything, and they're merely allegations. But the Woody Allen thing is quite interesting, because does it mean that we stop watching Woody Allen films if these allegations turn out to be true?
But no one's speaking on behalf of the whole entire nation. We're speaking on behalf of individually. I won't be able to watch those films. When I'm casting a soap or a movie, does it mean that in the future I'm going to say to all the performers, oh, you've got to sign a moral code? Is that what you want? No, but what it means is...
that seems to be what you're asking.
What it means is that what we need? Yeah. Maybe that is what we need.
Maybe that is what we need.
Maybe
people should
you're in the
know
public
that they're
eye,
not supposed to do
particularly
that.
this gentleman who was in, as you say, a show that was generally geared towards young people and children. That's what you're getting into. If you're working with children in any walk of life nowadays, you do have to sign forms. There are various tests.
But
maybe that does have to happen for people in front of the camera.
Christine, we all sign contracts. It might entertain the viewers to know that we all sign contracts, as do everybody that appears on television, saying that we will not bring the company or the programme into disrepute.
But hold on,
and that's obviously people just sign it and think, well, whatever I can get away with.
It's not a misfortunate happening that someone happens to be a paedophile. That person is has done something disgraceful and immoral. We're saying it like, oh, what a shame.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying be careful, because don't cast the first stone, because you'll find that a lot of people have got things they don't want out there, and nobody is 100% clean.